Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Encinitas. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Monday, February 26th. Coming up on today's show, we'll get into the surf report and the weather outlook. Then we'll jump into some local news and a few interesting happenings in business, tech, and science. But first, you'll be interested to know 105 years ago, today, in 1919, U.S. Congress established the Grand Canyon National Park in northwestern Arizona. And 10 years after that, on this day, they established Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming. I highly recommend seeing Grand Teton. It will blow your mind. And now the surf report. We'll see small waves with chest-high sets from a steep-angled northwest swell. Light wind in the morning turns west and picks up by the afternoon. Tuesday and Wednesday bring modest wind swell with cleaner conditions midweek. Monday in Encinitas and North County, it's looking good and clean at 2+ feet before 11 a.m. with a 3-foot incoming mid-tide at 7 a.m. and no wind. Best time to ride is 9 a.m. Everything after 11 is looking unrideable. Air temps for the morning surf are around 55 degrees. The first high tide Monday will be 5 feet just after 9:30 a.m. with a 0-foot low tide at 4 p.m. The nearshore buoy at Scripps in La Jolla reads 60 degrees for the water temperature. Checking out the weather in the Encinitas area. This morning, it's cloudy and 54 degrees with no wind. The sunset will take place at 5:43 p.m., and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:18 a.m. It looks like we're in for a slight chance of rain after 10 a.m., then mostly cloudy with a high near 61 and variable wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. Tonight, a chance of rain mainly after 10 p.m. and mostly cloudy with a low around 56. Chance of precipitation is 40%, with new rain amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch. Looking ahead in the weather, we'll see a chance of morning showers on Tuesday, then partly sunny skies with a high near 60. The nights will be partly cloudy with lows in the low 50s. Expect sunny to mostly sunny days from Wednesday to Friday with highs around 60 degrees. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, in Oceanside, a developer has proposed a transformative project for the North Coast Highway. This 6-story building, featuring 275 apartments, an underground parking garage, and ground floor commercial spaces, is planned for a historically significant site. Previously hosting the Roadway Inn and the iconic Flying Bridge restaurant, frequented by celebrities like Bing Crosby and Ronald Reagan, the site is known for its scenic views over the San Luis River and Oceanside Harbor. The new proposal follows previous plans for a Marriott hotel and a Hyatt Place hotel with condominiums, which were never realized. The development aims to offer a range of apartment sizes and amenities, aligning with the city's inclusionary housing ordinance to provide affordable housing options. This project is part of Oceanside's broader Coast Highway vision and strategic plan, enhancing the area with high-density housing and improved infrastructure. Now on to sports. Cody Bellinger, once a star with the Dodgers, has reportedly signed a 3-year, $80 million deal with the Chicago Cubs. This comes a year after the Dodgers decided against offering him arbitration. Bellinger's journey saw highs and lows. He was the 2019 National League MVP and 2017 Rookie of the Year, but his performance dipped significantly in subsequent seasons due to injuries. Despite these challenges, he had a remarkable resurgence with the Cubs in 2023, leading to this lucrative contract. The deal includes opt-out clauses after the first 2 years, offering flexibility. Bellinger's agent, Scott Boras, attributes his earlier struggles to injuries, but is optimistic about his client's future. This contract represents a significant turn in Bellinger's career, highlighting his potential as a valuable player in Major League Baseball. In the NBA last night, the Lakers on the road lost to the Suns 123-113. And the Clippers at home lost to the Kings 123-107. This weekend in national hockey, the Kings and Ducks battled it out for SoCal bragging rights. The Kings came away with the win 3-2. And last night, the Ducks at home lost to the Predators 4-2. Tonight, the Kings are on the road to take on the Oilers. In top news, the U.S. electric vehicle market is growing, not declining. In the last quarter of 2023, EV sales increased by 40%, hitting over 1 million sales. However, there are some challenges, include high prices, limited charging infrastructure, and complex tax credits. Also, most electric vehicles are pricey, which led Ford to cut prices for the Mach-E and develop cheaper models. The U.S. needs more fast chargers, currently having less than 40,000 against a requirement of 182,000 by 2030. Automakers are investing in expanding this network. Tax credit rules for EVs are intricate, affecting consumer decisions. But leasing has become popular, allowing broader access to tax credits. Despite these issues, the EV market is actually on an upward trajectory. In business news, this week, major retailers like Macy's, Urban Outfitters, Best Buy, and TJX report earnings amidst cautious market sentiments. Shoppers have prioritized essentials over clothing and electronics due to higher grocery and gas prices. Macy's, facing leadership changes and takeover bids, reports on Tuesday. Analysts are wary due to challenging mall traffic and evolving fashion relevance. Urban Outfitters, also reporting Tuesday, grapples with price-sensitive younger customers and is reinvigorating its brand appeal. TJX reports Wednesday, potentially benefiting from a shift to off-price retailing amidst economic pressures. Best Buy, reporting Thursday, might see a demand uptick for electronics as consumers replace aging devices. These reports follow Walmart's indication of lower general merchandise prices, impacting retailer profits. Additionally, results from Vizio, AMC Entertainment, Domino's, Papa John's, Dell, and Lowe's are expected. Paramount Global's Wednesday report is notable amid the streaming industry's spending cuts and potential mergers and acquisition activity. The week also brings insights into cloud services demand with Salesforce, Snowflake, Okta, and Workday reporting, reflecting on employers' tech budgets and AI demand. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is currently just under $52,000. Ethereum is over $3,000. And Solana is $103. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. Scientists at the Technical University of Dortmund in Germany have achieved a significant breakthrough in physics by creating a time crystal that lasted about 40 minutes, significantly longer than previous ones which only lasted a few milliseconds. Time crystals, a new state of matter, have atoms arranged in repeating patterns in time, unlike traditional crystals which are arranged in space. This particular time crystal was made using a semiconductor crystal of indium gallium arsenide doped with silicon, cooled to 6 Kelvin, and then exposed to laser light. This process resulted in nuclear spins that oscillated continuously for 40 minutes without decaying, indicating the potential for even longer-lasting time crystals. This discovery could revolutionize quantum computing, where time crystals might serve as qubits. This advancement not only challenges our current understanding of physics, but also opens up new avenues for technological innovation. And be sure to stay tuned tomorrow for an explanation of qubits. And in entertainment news, Warner Bros. Discovery CEO David Zaslav just announced a significant shift in streaming strategy, confirming that HBO Max will be bundled with a new sports streaming service launching this fall in partnership with Disney and Fox. This move aligns with Zaslav's long-standing advocacy for bundling to simplify consumer experiences and drive business growth. The bundling strategy, reflecting a pivot back to traditional cable bundle benefits, aims to streamline access to diverse content across multiple platforms. Despite some controversial decisions, Zaslav's approach has led to profitability in the Warner Bros. Discovery streaming segment, signaling potential future savings for consumers through more integrated streaming services. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the writer and philosopher, Ralph Waldo Emerson. What lies behind you? And what lies in front of you? Pales in comparison to what lies inside of you. Have a great day, everyone. And that's a wrap for this morning. Remember to stay tuned tomorrow for more news and updates. Have an amazing day, my good friends.